it's down.
Let's just get into it. All right, so coming up first, what happened these past 2 weeks? So much stuff has happened these past 2 weeks.
There are a lot of tournaments. I guess we'll start, down under.
Down
Australia.
under. Let's start way down there.
Their very first 2v2 event.
That's right. Yeah. It was their first official 2v2 event ever.
Whoa.
Right, and we're all wondering, who's Kyler Alice going to team up with? Obviously, Kyler Alice, top in the country, in the continent, technically.
Region, tearing it up.
Oh yeah, we're wondering who he was going to team up with. It ended up being Artist, but check out these tournament results.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, in 4th place we had Vax and Kiro. Vax and Kiro. I said Vax and Kiro. 3rd place was Akame and Handsomest Boy.
The most handsomest boy. Yes.
The handsomest boy out there. 2nd place was Kyler Alice and Artist.
Uh-oh. Who took them down? Who took them down?
Carrot and Lust. Now, Lust, I know you remember that name.
Yeah.
Lust was 2nd place in the Australian regional qualifier last year. There's some competition there. It's 1v1 and 2v2, right? It's going to change it completely.
Of course.
But that's pretty huge for Lust. I mean, there's been a lot of Australia tournaments this year, and he could not beat Kyler Alice in any of them. So that regional qualifier is gonna be super hype. That's gonna be super hype.
Man, I can't wait to see some of that.
After that,
we had other 2v2 action going on.
Tons of action in general. But continuing on our 2v2 train here, Gravy Cancel.
Ooh.
They came out with their NA 2v2 AA tournament with $500 on the line. And so this was not this recent weekend. This was the weekend before last, right? Same with Australia. We're still way back.
This is the recap from 2 weeks ago.
This 2 weeks ago, right? And so Gravy Cancel happened. This was they had already pushed a top 8 by this point,
right?
And so top 8 played out weekend before last, and the important results are So Fable has Mother Russia, right?
Right.
But Mother Russia's always teaming up with Mantrak. Mantrak himself just got picked up by Underworld Esports.
That's right.
So we've got a mix-up team here. Fable, Mother Russia, and Underworld Mantrak got 4th place. And in 3rd place, we had Midget and Hyperhero. 2nd place, Reigns Remy. And Fable's Noel.
Oh, man.
Remy and Noel teamed up for this event. Yeah, they teamed up for this event, got 2nd place on their first and only ever tournament competed together. Wow. I say only because it doesn't look like they're a team anymore. I already see Remy teamed up with none other than Boomy for the Summer Championship. His old teammate from World Championship 2016.
Yeah.
Is now his teammate again after a whole season of not playing with each other. They're back together, and isn't that nice?
That's kind of hype. Like, I mean, that
no,
is
it really is.
It's like hype.
It's a cool. Yeah, I'm super excited. Like Boomy and Remy now, Summer Championship. Oh my god. All right, but anyway, we're talking about Gravy Cancel here.
Yep. So Remy and Noel took 2nd place, the first time ever teaming together.
That's right.
And who took them down in grand finals?
Well, we just said his name. Denial's own Boomy teamed up with LDZ. Now Boomy and LDZ, they got 1st place in Gravy Cancel. They're 1st place in Circuit I think actually Astronaut and Starlight are still ahead of them, but they're a top 3 team for sure.
Yep.
Boomy and LDZ.
See them in pretty much every single grand finals.
Yeah, but now what does this mean now with Boomy teaming up with Remy now?
That's the question.
They must not need the points.
They're so
confident. They're so confident in their double S game performance that they're just gonna take it at lands and in the championship. That's super exciting. So Gravy Cancel turned out great. Awesome competition. Love seeing some 2v2 action.
It's hype. I love it. Right? You love it. I love it. 2v2 is so good. 2v2
is awesome. 2v2. So good. But 1v1 is awesome too, and an excellent 1v1 series just took place through this entire month and completed this last weekend.
Yeah, you guys know what we're talking about.
Talk about the BCS Summer Slam.
Yeah.
So BCS Summer Slam went down, and we've got a lot of results to go over because it's 2 different regions, both competing in their own epic events that both concluded this weekend. I think it was Saturday was EU and Sunday was NA, right? So the results for a grand total of $3,000. We've got Fable, a Team Fable here in 7th place. Stevenator and Isidru, both sponsored by Fable, got 7th place. In 5th place, we've got our combo that we were just talking about before, Fable's Mother Russia and Underworld's Man Track.
Yes.
They got 5th place there. And then in 4th place, Fable's just all over this.
Their roster is
wrenched in 4th place, another Fable player. 3rd place was Noel, also another Fable player.
Oh my gosh.
But that was a recent one too. Congratulations, Noel, on the pickup, and congratulations, Fable. You know, good choice. And then Rain Esports Remy in 2nd place and set to destroy X. I throw. Whoa. In 1st place. Taking the NA side of BCS Summer Slam.
That is crazy, because, you know, Remy, no slouch. Like, he is a great player.
He's constantly in top 4. Like, every time we see him, he's in top 4. Dude's a monster. He's just straight up crushing it right now. Gets a new teammate and gets 2nd place. Yeah. With one tournament of experience with his teammate.
I can't imagine they had that much time to prep beforehand either.
And I throw now.
I throw so good.
You know, I throw. It's common now to see him doing this well, right?
Yeah.
It's almost like, oh, of course. But really, he was not on the forefront of all these placements like a month ago. Maybe a little bit. Time flies. Maybe like 2 months ago. But yeah, Combo Breakers is kind of like cemented him as a leading player.
That was his breakout performance. It seems like something there just kind of clicked.
Yeah, exactly.
Now he is just like, all right, I see, I understand, let's do this.
Yeah, it's like now that he's done it once, he can just do it all the time, no problem, or something. But yeah, he did really, really well. Congratulations to iThrow. On to the EU results. Oh yeah. We had tied for 7th place. We had Viper and Reason's Effie. Reason Gaming's Effie. 5th place we had Yami and Zero. Zero's a new name we've been seeing every once in a while now. We haven't seen him up in top 3 yet, but Zero, somebody to look out for.
He's cracking that upper echelon.
5th place is serious in a tournament like that. 5th place is crazy. In 4th place we have Reason Gaming's Cake, who was 3rd place at Combo Breaker.
Yeah,
he's a monster. That's all I'm saying. 3rd place was TB. All right, good to see TB performing well. TB was Multimum's old partner, maybe current still, I don't know. It feels like it's been a while since I've seen them, but TB is a solid player.
Awesome guy to hang out with. We were hanging out with him at Dreamland.
I was going to say,
I can't wait to see him. I imagine he's going to be at BCX, you know, after these tournaments coming up, which we'll be talking about. But great guy. If you ever get the chance, sit down, play some games with him, just talk with him. Love TV.
Just nice, just nice, cool guy. And in 2nd place, Addy Mestic, another champion from Combo Breaker. These EU guys, you know, the ones, it's crazy to see their name. You know, they're just always performing well.
Oh yeah.
It's Addy Mestic, 2nd place. Yeah, online, offline, doesn't matter. Travel to America, tournament the next day, no problem. So 2nd place for Addy Messi, and in 1st place, our man M4 Mini got 1st place. He won the Spring Championship out of nowhere, right? Out of nowhere, this guy that nobody's seen before suddenly winning all these events. It's crazy. So M4 Mini, 1st place, BCS Summer Slam. Awesome. Congratulations to him.
Very well played, everybody.
Yeah. And then, so that was the previous weekend. Now moving on to this past recent weekend that happened.
Yeah.
On Friday, we had a 1v1 specific tournament. Was BrawlhallaPalooza, presented by Eastern Media GG. It was an NA 1v1 tournament, AAA circuit event, $500 on the line.
Nice.
And it was extremely hype. I've got some results here for you.
Yeah, let's run through these. Starting with 7th place.
Tie between Remy and Post Up. Post Up, I know we haven't seen Post Up's name very much recently. He's still out there competing. He's still top 8 status. You know,
I like it.
Maybe one day things will just click for him like it did for iThrow, and he's suddenly gonna be in first all the time. He's clearly right there. Yeah, he's about to post up.
Oh my gosh.
And in 5th place, Dr. Faison and LZD.
Not to be confused with LDZ.
That's right.
But LZD
got just 5th place in this, and it's interesting. So as far as I know, the story here with LZD is that he's an LDZ fan.
Oh,
he watched him compete at the World Championship. You know, he took after his play style, and he took after his name. He took after his name, LDZ. They actually fought each other. So the first time in the tournament, I saw LDZ and LZD fight each other. And first game they ever played against each other, LZD, the imposter, will say, you know, he's his own person, but because of the names, it's funny. The imposter, LZD, beat LDZ in the first game. The very first game, the imposter won, the doppelganger, right? Then game 2, LDZ realized, I don't know what he did, but he turned it up and 3-stocked him super hard. LDZ was like, I cannot lose to somebody with the same name initials as me. That was super, super cool. LDZ obviously came back and won it. But you know, that first game, it was like, oh my goodness,
that was crazy. That was crazy.
Can compete. And clearly 5th place in this tournament. Amazing. In 4th place, Set to Destroy X's iThrow.
Okay, yeah.
1st place the week before. 4th place in BrawlhallaPalooza. 3rd place, Wrenched of Fable Esports. So Wrenched, consistent, man.
Yeah.
He is the Qatar master up there.
Every time, man.
In any NA event. And in 2nd place, LDZ. The man himself.
The original.
LDZ, the original flavor. And in 1st place was another Fable Esports guy, Noel.
Man, oh man, Noel claiming another one.
Yeah, man, this guy. Yeah, you know, he got, what was it, 4th place in the other tournament, but doesn't matter, man. He gets right back on it, 1st place, no problem. And so that was an exciting event. Thank you to Eastern Media for running that. Left Stick Down, one of our main Brawlhalla guys, and Zim for running the whole thing.
Yeah, shout outs to you guys.
Shout outs to you
Hype event, thank you very much.
That was awesome. And so, after Eastern Media GG's tournament.
Yeah, we had another pretty significant one.
This was very significant for NA. It was Shine's Trial of Legends.
Yeah.
The Brawlhalla Trial of Legends. And this was super exciting because the winner of this event gets a free trip that's hotel and flights to Shine. To and from Shine. We bring them back too. They bring them back.
Yeah, naturally. And Shine, for those of you who may be unfamiliar, you can just go to brawlhalla.com/esports or smash.gg/brawlhalla. You'll see that is the next offline Brawlhalla tournament, double S tier, going on in Boston.
It's coming up pretty soon, a little bit over a month now. We're getting at. It's like August 20th-ish, and we're here in July 20th-ish. Yeah. So we're about a month away.
It's getting close.
It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting. But what was extremely exciting was this tournament that just happened.
Ooh, yeah.
So this weekend was actually top 8. Previously, the battle to top 8 happened the week before on July 1st, and it was extremely hype. Right. I'm gonna go ahead and list to you the name of the top 8. This is in no particular order.
So setting the stage.
This is these are the top 8 that got out of the first wave, the first event, the first week, right? And that's Noel, iThrow, Remy, Midget, Crocky, Hyper Hero, LDZ. I have to look now. LDZ and Blood Diamond. Those were our guys.
Man.
The first 4 were in the top of the bracket, second 4 and lower
bracket.
That
is a roster right there.
Yeah, and I've got a little story. I looked through the brackets and realized like something significant that happened, right? Okay, so first round, Noel 3-0's iThrow. right? 3-0s him.
Yeah.
Knocks him down to losers, right? Remy, later on, Remy 3-0s Noel in winners final. Ooh. So Noel moved, he was in winners, he moved up a little bit, and as you know, you only need to win 2 to be locked into grand finals when you're in the winners side of top 8. But so he lost that. I don't think he's used to coming through losers bracket. Guys always in winners, right? So Remy knocks him out with a 3-0. That was pretty incredible. Now, meanwhile, he ran through the entire losers bracket, right? Because he got knocked out in the first round of top 8 by Noel. Right. He had to run through the losers bracket, and run through it he did. He dominated everybody, almost all 3-0s along the way. He took out Crocky. He took out LDZ. Wow. He took out LDZ to get there. LDZ, you know, he came in, what was it?
iThrow's a monster, man.
So, yeah, and so iThrow gets to face Noel again in losers finals, right? Noel 3-0'd him again.
Oh,
he 3-0'd him again. He crushed him again.
Oh my god.
iThrow did so much, and he cannot conquer his demon of beating Noel. Actually, he can. He did in a tournament. Pretty recently, he actually beat. iThrow beat him in finals. It was awesome. So Noel gets his rematch with Remy. Remy had just 3-0'd him in winners finals.
Yep.
Noel had to beat iThrow a second time to get up to grand finals and fight Remy again, right? And this was so exciting. It went 10 games.
Intense run back.
It went 10 games, right? Ooh. It went 10 games. So 3-2. Noel resets the bracket on Remy, right? And then it's 2-2.
Oh my god.
Couldn't be any closer.
Couldn't be any
closer. Noel finally beats him again. 3-2. Wow. Noel came back all the way from losers bracket after getting 3-0'd by Remy. And what makes this even, I don't want to say worse, it's because it's not worse, but what makes this more interesting is that, you know, Noel had no pressure in this tournament. He's sponsored by Fable. Fable's definitely sending him out to wherever he needs to be.
Right.
He doesn't need to win this tournament for any reason. Aside from that,
aside from pride,
exactly,
there is still a reason.
Used to be Noel's teammate. They had just come in second place at a tournament together. They must have been practicing and sparring together that whole time. And Noel was not gonna let him have it. Oh my
gosh!
And Remy had just 3-0'd him. Like he has everything he needs to beat Noel finally and earn this trip. Noel would not give up. He came back from so much. It was so exciting. What an amazing tournament. Thank you, crazy. Big Blue, for running that event for us. Yeah. Obviously, Brawlhalla out there at every one of these tournaments now. Running stuff for us. Our newest BMG guy.
Thank you for being a part of the team. Your help is invaluable.
Man, so yeah, it was a weekend full of action.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
And that was the tournaments of last week. All right,
very nice, very nice.